Mankind has forever looked up at the sky and marveled at the sight of stars and flickering comets. They have pondered over their place in this world, wondered what roamed and neighbored their home, the Earth. Such queries motivated man to turn to science, to uncover ways where they could use novel inventions to float in the universe and garner rich information about the cosmos. From space stations to telescopes, man sought to quench his thirst for the marvels of the universe. Welcome to Science Today, where we present to you the latest news and research within science and technology. Today's episode will talk about the James Webb Telescope and how it will change our understanding of the universe forever. Stars have always enticed the astronomers. It made them wonder what other entities inhabited the universe and whether or not these beings could provide answers to the origin of everything, especially man himself. We know that the Big Bang gave birth to the first generation of stars, which in return produced chemical components of life. It is due to these chemical elements that we are alive, breathing, and pondering over this question. Therefore, it is essential to dig deeper and understand the origins of our existence. The famous physicist Brian Cox has said that, over billions of years in the hearts of long-dead stars, our bodies have assembled themselves spontaneously into temporary structures that can think and feel and explore. Before the Big Bang, there was only hydrogen and helium, so the carbon atoms in our body all got made in stars, because there were none of it at the Big Bang. So it was all made in stars, and it is probably from different stars. The atoms in our body are not all from one star that cooked it and then died. There will be a mixture of stuff from many stars. And then structures will decay away again at some point, and in the very far future, there'll be no structures left. So we exist in this little window where we can observe this magnificent universe. We don't know all the answers. We don't know where the laws of nature came from. We don't know why the universe began in the way that it did. If indeed it had a beginning, we don't know why that was. We will probably find out at some point, and it'll be something to do with the laws of nature. Questions after questions, and while many enjoyed answers, some remained marinating in mystery. Therefore, astronomers turned to science and forged ways and inventions to unveil the mayhem of mysteries. As humanity advanced technologically, the answers and discoveries rattled our senses. We were finally discovering things at the depths of the universe that were impossibly obscure in the beginning. In December last year, scientists created and launched the James Webb Telescope. It is an invention that takes mankind to places in space that were considered unreachable, places that were beyond our comprehension. This telescope can potentially map the undiscovered space looming around other stars, and may even unravel the answers to the origin of mankind. So, what are the James Webb Telescope main features? For starters, the Webb Telescope can look at light that has been stretched much more than the Hubble telescope launched in 1990, which means that it can look back in time at the formation of the first stars and the first galaxies. The Webb is strong enough to look at exoplanets and planets looming around different stars. This makes the Webb powerful enough to discover potential signs of life on other planets. It is able to do this by looking at planets closely and studying their atmosphere for traces of water vapor or oxygen. All this makes the James Webb immensely exciting. It is the largest and most powerful space science telescope ever built. It will allow us to see deep into space like never before. It has an unprecedented ability to detect light from stars and galaxies billions of light years away. This colossal invention was launched into space on December 25, 2021 on an Ariane 5 rocket from York Spaceport in French Guiana, on the northeastern coast of South America. On January 8, 2022, the Webb team fully deployed the telescope's 21-foot gold-coated primary mirror, successfully completing the final stage of all major spacecraft deployments. It was now ready to uncover the mysteries of the universe. The James Webb is programmed to float 1 million miles away from Earth to a notable location called L2. This location will provide a whole new and vast spotlight on the universe. Plus, this location is chosen for its cold temperatures, which will be ideal for the smooth working of the telescope optics and instruments. As the Earth orbits the Sun, the Webb will orbit with it but retain a fixed position with relation to the Earth and the Sun. With that being said, how does the James Webb Space Telescope differ from other telescopes such as the Hubble Space Telescope? The Webb is usually considered a replacement for the Hubble, but scientists view it more as a successor rather than a replacement. Secondly, it uses infrared technology while Hubble studies the universe primarily through ultraviolet wavelengths, though it has some infrared capability. But there are things that the Webb thrives better at than Hubble and can even perform newer functions. According to the scientist, James Webb can simply use red wavelengths and beyond by switching to 28 microns, which is far more than Hubble's capability of harboring a tiny amount of infrared. Additionally, unlike Hubble, the Webb has a far greater mirror with an extensive light collecting area. This feature allows Webb to peer directly into the distant part of space and time that has never been seen before. It will even trace the first stars and galaxies formed nearly 13.5 billion years ago. Furthermore, the James Webb will be able to detect ultraviolet and visible light radiated by the earliest stellar entities at exceptional resolutions. Moreover, the ability will answer all our questions regarding the origin of everything. This is possible because the James Webb is able to use powerful means to detect light radiated from the first galactic bodies in the universe. Nothing is beyond our reach now. Webb will observe exoplanets located in a star's habitable zones, the regions where a planet could harbor liquid water on its surface, and can determine if and where signatures of habitability may be present. The Webb will use transmission spectroscopy to examine starlight filtered through planetary atmospheres to study their chemical compositions. From looking for exoplanets and galactic entities to answers for the origins of life, the James Webb Telescope will quench our thirst for the answers to the mysteries of the universe. We can't wait for the exciting discoveries of the James Webb Telescope. Until they reach us, tell us what you think the JWT could uncover from the universe. Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the latest science updates.